Okay, it's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 and home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your folk, B-High. Radio, shouting, stepping in the building. I got Q6 in this thing. What's good with it, my dog?
What's dripping with you? What's happening?
I mean, for real, I'm feeling real good in this thing, man. I mean, talk to me about this new banger you just dropped out, boy.
Man, that for real, it's going crazy, man. I just can't wait for everybody to hear it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Talk to me about this creative process, though, Q. Coming into the game. Now, from what I understand, you done dropped 7 tapes already, man.
Yeah, man, I got a whole lot of work out there, man. I'm talking about, I got hits. I ain't just got no one record. I got a bunch of songs. So with this one, when they hear it, they're going to go back and check my work, and they're going to be like, oh, he been doing it.
Yeah. Now, I mean, for those who don't know, we got Marquis Daniels in this thing, AKA Q6, man. Now, I mean, going from playing basketball to stepping in that booth, what was that transition like for you, man?
Man, I was undrafted in basketball, so I see this the same way. You know, they sleeping on me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna wake them up.
Talk to me about that, though, man, having that eye of the tiger. Because, see, like you say, when you go undrafted and folks like to sleep and you know you got to wake them up,
Exactly.
What is that like, having to put in that work? Because, see, that ain't easy.
Nah, it ain't, man. You got to come in with a chip on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, you got something to prove every time, you know. I look at it like, if I go in there and put some trash out, they going to be like, especially this man right here, he going to be like, nah, bro, you got to do that again. That ain't it. And you need somebody around you that ain't going to be no yes man.
Yeah.
And that's the same way with basketball. You know, you got to go out there and you got to produce. And when you produce, you know, it's going to speak for itself.
Now, what was it that made you say, you know what, it's time for the music? Is it something that you had always been doing, or what was going on with it?
Man, I've been rapping probably since high school. You know, lunchroom, beating on the tables, doing that. Even in college, I had the record and I press play on that and the music at the same time, record like that. And I always said once I, you know, got in the NBA play, after I got done, I was going to, you know, start my rap career. I've been rapping, and I just got more time now to be more into it. You know, I got 3 screws and a sling in my spine, so I was kind of forced to retire. But right now, I'm focused on my music.
Now, I mean, talk to me about them 3 screws and a sling, man. I mean, how the hell did that happen, and what the hell does that feel like?
Man, honestly, you know, when it happened, I was paralyzed for like 4 minutes.
Shut up.
You know, like on the floor, and I couldn't move or do nothing, you know, and all I kept hearing was Kevin Garnett, like, you all right? I'm like, I can't move. And, you know, it was a blessing in disguise because, you know, my faith in God is so strong that I kept saying the devil got to try harder. But the most pain I felt was the ride to the hospital when my nerves started firing back up.
Ooh.
Like, it felt like they was just putting cigarettes out all over my body, man. I'm talking about everything was just burning. I'm like, man, cut this uniform off me. It's like, you can't play no more. I'm like, man, I don't care as long as I can walk. And they told me that I had to get surgery, so I ended up getting that done and had to get 3 screws and a sling in my spine so I'd be able to function and walk and do everything.
How long did it take you to fully recover, though?
Man, you know, the recovery process, it wasn't nothing. I ain't have to have no halo or anything like that. It was just basically turning my neck, getting my range of motion, and I ended up playing 2 more years after that, which I probably shouldn't have played my last 5 years because I was in so much pain from my neck that, you know, I'm just blessed that I'm here right now and I'm able to focus on this music and get things going.
Exactly. Now, when you think about this music, what are some of your inspirations coming into the game, though, Q?
Man, you know, honestly, I just look at the way the game is going right now. It's a lot of young talent. It's a lot of music that's out there that, you know, some of the older people may be like, that ain't me, that ain't it. But if you want to get in the mix of everything, you got to get with what's going on right now.
That's right.
You know, like I said earlier, I talk to my daughter about a lot of the music, and she be like, you know, if she like it or not. If I see my son, like I was playing Lil Yachty the other day, and he in the backseat, like, I'm like, you like that? He's like, yeah. So, you know, I just try to take a little bit from everybody and put it into my game, into my own work. And that's just like with basketball. If you see something that's working, why not try to take a little bit of it and put it together?
Now, speaking of that basketball, man, you said you came into the game undrafted.
Right.
What was that like for you after graduating from college, man, and realizing that, hey, man, they ain't draft me in this thing?
Man, you know what? I ain't gonna even lie. That was probably the best day of my life.
What?
And I say that because, you know, a lot of people, they be like, I'm hungry. Like, I was starving after that. You know, I had my family and everybody there. After the first round went right, I went outside. I was so mad, I was about to cry.
What?
And it was just like, I told my mom, I said, I'm going to make everybody pay. I don't care if you're on my team or you playing against me, you finna pay for this. Like, I feel like y'all looking over me, y'all ain't respecting me. So I went out there and, you know, I just made them pay for it. And I see it the same way. Once you get your foot in the game, it's up to you to take your foot out.
Exactly.
So once I get my foot in the game, it's going to be a wrap. I mean, the talent's there.
Mm-hmm. Now, when it comes to this music, though, man, when you picking them tracks and you trying to figure out what the flow is gonna be for the day, break down that creative process to me, man.
Man, that's actually I've gotten a lot better with it. It's really it's not hard, you know. If the music not talking to you, as soon as you hear it, don't even mess with it.
Yeah.
You know, I get the beat and I'm like, okay, I like this one. I come up with something real quick, and like I say, this man helped me out a lot as well. You know, just getting that bounce and getting that feel. You know, because right now being in Atlanta, it's the hub of everything right now. They got the sound, so you're gonna get a lot of energy and a lot of good wave from here. So, you know, the drip and the flow is gonna be there. So you just got to deal with it.
How long you been in the city though, Q?
Man, I'm actually right outside the city. If I live, I wouldn't do it right. I'm in Macon, man.
Oh, no, I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah, I'm down the street, but I mean, I come up here to record. You
of
know,
course.
Just get that vibe and the energy, and you know. I mean, it's just fun just being here. But like I said, if I need to get here, I can get here. But if I live here, I ain't gonna
tell
do
me,
it right.
talk to me about knowing yourself, though, man. Because obviously you know yourself well enough to know better. So what was it that made you make them decisions that you've been making, man?
Man, honestly, man, if you don't know yourself, you're gonna lose yourself. Like quick. You know, there's so many people they want to see what everybody else doing. Like, man, you can't do that. Like I learned that as a rookie coming in, man. I had to hang with Antoine Walker almost every day. That was supposed to be my protege. I had to hang around him. And I seen how he was living.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't do this on this Ricky chick. Yeah. Like, I can't be doing what he doing. Like, man, I got 14 million. I'm like, yeah, I got these couple 100,000 over here. But, you know, but at the same time, it was just like, I got to learn from that. And I got to make what I got look good.
Exactly.
And not try to do what they doing.
What was it like playing on that Maverick squad, though, man? Because at that time, that team was off the damn chain, man.
It was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Coming in, just, you know, like, when I came in, I'm playing behind Steve Nash, Michael Finley, Walker, Jameson. Man, it was crazy.
Yeah.
But even Stackhouse, I'm in there, I'm like, I got to attack these dudes every day. Like, I just come from college, like, I'm a fan of them. But now it's like, it's blood in the water. And these dudes sharks. They see that. Yeah, they your friend, all right. They trying to give you 50. So it was like, man, I got to get on my game right now. And it was just something that it pushed me and made me get better. I still remember Steve Nash telling me, like, hey, Ricky, how good you want to be. Don't do what these other guys are doing. You know, separate yourself. And what you do off the court is going to help you shine when the lights are on.
What was the stuff that you did off the court that helped you to shine, though?
Man, I focus on basketball. You know, you got to have good support behind you and somebody that's going to keep you grounded and keep you focused on basketball. Like, my brothers, like, they not yes men. If I'm doing something crazy, like, we might be about to knuckle up, whatever, but they going to be on me. And even with my mom, she hard on me. Like, that lady, man, you know, I love her to death. It's plenty of times I could feel like I had a great game. She goes, you play like shit. I'm like, hey, you sure? She's like, yeah, you should have did this. So, you know, just having that extra push and somebody behind you that's forcing you to do better, it's just always something good for you.
What was it like being in the NBA, though? With that being a childhood dream of yours and achieving that thing, how was that success, and how were you able to maintain your humility during that time? And did it go to your head at any time you like, you know what, let me just party like a rock star?
Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody do it.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna party. I mean, you young, you come across a whole lot of money, you got a whole lot of time. You gonna have some fun. You know, it's just like I see young guys now, they go buy jewelry and all this. I'm not gonna tell them not to, but I'm gonna tell them, hey, man, that ain't gonna be it. You know, have your fun, but at the end of the day, make sure you got your out, cause them diamonds, you know, you see a lot of rappers now that came in wearing it, they don't wear it no more.
Yeah.
You know, it's the younger guys. Like, let them have their fun. The big cars, like when I came in, it was the big chain. You know what I'm saying? I had a big I-4 piece, like the interstate piece. I had that. I had so much jewelry. It was crazy. Like, I still got a lot of it, but I can't wake up and put that on every day.
That's facts.
Like,
That's facts.
it ain't in me. Like, he be like, man, put your rapper kid on. I'm like,
the rapper kid, you right.
I can't put it on every day. Like, even the watches, it just ain't in me to put it on every day. I'm good with my G-Shock and my little dog chains.
I feel that. Talk to me about the staying power, though, man, because, I mean, a lot of folks can't really stay in the lead that long, man, and you had a strong career in that thing, too. So, I mean, talk to me about being able to stay in the game and what were some of the things that you implemented in your technique that allowed you to be able to do so.
Man, like I said, having that chip, not being drafted, I feel like I had to prove myself every day. And it was something that I came in every day. Even after I signed my deal, I still had that chip because a lot of people get their deal and they fall off. Like, man, you got paid and you stop playing. You know, you see it all the time. Like, a lot of guys get a big contract and the next year they don't have a good year. Like, they still partying from that contract. So, you know, you just got to stay focused. And like I said, I had people in my corner that was like, bro, get up. You went out last night, let's go to the gym. Come on, let's go get it in. Let's go get some work in. And you just got to have some people around you that's putting in you instead of taking out.
Yeah. When you think back on that time, man, what were the games and what were some of those highlights that you recall that you're going to live with for the rest of your life saying, you know what, I did that and I enjoyed that?
Oh, man, I had some people I dunked on.
Yeah.
You know, some games like when I actually had some of my high scoring games my rookie year.
Yeah.
Just some of those games, and just actually when I played in Orlando, I had like 100 tickets I had to get for my family. That was just fun. Just everybody from my hood and everybody there at the game. Like, it's like, man, I grew up down the street because the arena is right down the street from where I grew up at. And it was
that's
like,
cold.
man, I grew up down the street, you know, seeing Shaq them breaking in the arena
Exactly.
just to get in, and now I'm in here playing. You know, that was just fun itself right there.
How was that realizing that dream, though, man? Because, see, like I say, we got to share that information, too, because a lot of folks never get a chance to actualize and realize what they done had their heart and mind set on for a long time. So what was that like for you during that time?
Man, it was crazy, man, because growing up, be honest with you, I ain't even think I was going to go to college.
What?
Just from being where I'm from, like, you don't really see that.
Yeah.
You know, like, my older brother, I think he like 30 hours from graduating junior college, but, you know, the streets.
Yeah.
You know, and I ended up having to go to Mount Zion because I wasn't doing right in high school. I had maybe about 50, 60 absences in first, second, and third period because once basketball season was over, I wasn't going. You know, and my mom, I came home spring break. She had my bags packed like, you getting the hell out of here tomorrow.
What?
I ended up going to Mount Zion. I hated it, but it was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
It was the first time I actually thought of college.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to Auburn. And when I went there, it was still cool, nice, warm. Like, all right, I come here 6 hours from Florida. If I need to get home, I come back. But my mom, she didn't see me play in college until maybe like my senior year. Whew. You know, like, and it was just crazy. And it was a game in South Carolina. She came to the game up there because she was living in North Carolina at the time. And I think I had like 31 that game. It's like, your mom need to come all the time. I was like, man, if my mom at the game, I don't want to hear nothing. You know?
Exactly.
So that was just a blessing, man. Just getting there and just understanding how hard it is. Like, a lot of people don't know, man, you got a better chance getting hit by lightning than making it. Like, it's hard, man. It's real hard.
Talk to me about overcoming that, though, man, because, see, when you know that a lot of folks, when they see them odds and they think about them odds, they say, you know what, this ain't for me. Forget it. I ain't even going to try.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about it, man, when you dream about something, you know, you open your eyes, you can see it. You can reach it. You can do whatever you want to do, and beating them odds. And the odds are always going to be stacked up against us from coming from where we come from. So that should be more drive for us to get where we need to be. Like, I couldn't stand hearing my mama crying, wondering how we going to eat the next day and all that stuff. Like, I was like, man, I got to get us out of this some kind of way. And, you know, fortunate enough, it was for basketball. And, you know, I even graduated in 3 years. Like, and from somebody, I hated school. I still don't like school.
Exactly.
Like, my kids come home with homework. I'm like, man, go ask your mama. Like, nah, Dad, I play sleep. Like, I ain't even finna act like I know what I'm doing with all that. But, you know, I had to focus and just put my priorities straight, man, and focus on what I need to do just to make sure I get where I need to be at.
What was going through your mind, though, when you was over there playing for the Mavericks and you was over there giving them boys the business and putting up them numbers, man, and you were like, you know what, I was just not drafted, but now I'm in here giving these folks this work.
Exactly, man. I started getting more recognition from everybody around the league. Everybody was like, what's up, Marquis? And I'm looking at him like, man, you know me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it was crazy from, you know, the superstars at the game to the actors to the other players. They're like, yo, Keys, what up? I'm looking like, man, y'all actually really know me. And that's when it started really hitting. Like, I belong. I can play in this league. Because a lot of times, there's a lot of players that they in the league, but they really don't feel like they belong there. So you got to get that. You got to always keep your confidence, though.
How was that talent level transitioning from college to the NBA, though, man, when you went out there on that court?
You notice the speed difference, the strength, and everybody good. I don't care if you're the 15th man on the team. Everybody can play. Like, you on that team. You in the league for a reason. They be looking at this man because he don't play. Oh, he's sorry. Nah, that man will give you 30.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, he ain't. No, don't be looking at that man like he can't play. I'm somebody, the man that in the practice squad for the Hawks, he'll give you 50. Like, the man can play. Like, he ain't sorry. I'm telling you, the man not sorry. He may be sorry to the other players out there because they are just that much better than him, but that man there for a reason.
navigating the politics of the league, though, man. Because see, just outside of the ball, just understanding how to deal with people and management and stuff like that, because it's still a business too.
Exactly.
How were you able to navigate that?
Man, I say you got to use them before they use you.
Mm.
You know, you're a brand yourself, so they're gonna use you until you used up. So while you in the game, brand yourself, reach out, expand yourself, do whatever it is you want to do. You know, like the way LeBron is going about everything. I mean, he put his people, his team, and everybody in the situation to be better. I see a lot of players doing that now, and they really don't want them doing that. You know, because they want to be able to control you. Like they be like, oh, they traded him, man. They pay you to trade you. Like they don't care about you. That ain't no money to them. How much money these people making?
Yeah.
Like, you ain't doing nothing to them. You helping them feed their family. What they giving you, that's okay. Good job today.
Yeah.
Appreciate what you doing, man. Don't never get that confused, man. Take care of yourself first. You got to take care of yourself. If you don't, you can't take care of nobody else.
Exactly. How was the traveling and stuff like that, and just getting adjusted to that lifestyle, man?
Man, that travel, I'd rather drive now.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
if it's 10 hours and under, I'm driving.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, that flying, man, I got tired of doing that.
Yeah.
It's just constantly, every night, flying hotels, like eating. All I ate was chicken tenders. As soon as we get to the room, I got some chicken fingers.
Yeah.
That's all I'm getting, man, because it's hard to, really eat good and travel. And it's fun,
Yeah.
especially when you first come in, especially that's all you've been dreaming about.
Yeah.
But over the years, you be like, man, I'm on my bed.
So now answer me this, though. When is it that the luster starts to rub off after, being in the league?
It's for a lot of people. It's different. For me, it's once I kept getting injured. And it turned from me loving the game to it's like, man, I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
Once it gets to it's work, then it's like it ain't really fun no more.
Yeah.
It's like I say, my injuries and the screws, my thumb, my neck, and it was like, man, I'm tired of feeling like like crap every day, and then I gotta come here and try to give out, and it gets tough on you. But for a lot of players, they keep that same. The ones that never really dealt with no injuries, they still got that same drive and love for the game, which it's hard to withhold and keep.
Mm-hmm. Now, for you, being on that court with some of the greats and being able to hold your own at the same time, were there any times that you was on that court like, wait a minute, this joker really is the truth?
Oh, man. Kobe. Kobe had like 62 on us in 3 quarters. It was crazy. I mean, it was like we got filmed the next day. Like that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. It was like you was in that guy. I said, yeah, he gave me about 15 of them. I mean, it was crazy, man. He was on fire. It was nothing we could do.
That's crazy.
He really showed why he is the Black Mamba.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of the music, man, what kind of impact is it that you want to bring to this game, though? Now, Q.
Man, I'm just gonna be myself. I'm gonna just give everybody a little bit of what I've been through, what I see, and what I'm going through currently. So, on every mixtape, every CD I put out, I give one personal, real personal song of my life and what I'm going through at the moment. And a lot of times people are like, man, that's the hardest song on there. Then I try to give them a little club song and girl song. I just try to mix it up. I don't want to be redundant and repetitive with everything because you hear a lot of people and they rap and it's like, man, I'm tired of hearing his voice.
Yeah.
I try to play with my words and just be different. Like, it's a couple songs people like, that's you on there too? I'm like, yeah. You just got to play with your voice and just try to be as creative as you can, because that's a lot of times what people get to express themselves when you're in that booth. It's just you and your world, and you just being creative and just giving the world what you're going through.
Exactly. Lastly, anything else you want to get off your chest and any more projects you got on the way?
Man, I'm just working. I ain't gonna never stop working. As long as I got air in my lungs and I can get in there, I'm gonna keep working and keep putting out projects. Like I say, man, I'm still undrafted.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make my way in the league, and once I get in there, they're gonna hear from me.
I can definitely dig it. Q.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate you coming
No
through
question.
this thing, my dog. Wish you nothing but the best and much success.
Yeah.
Be Hot Radio, shout it. It's Hot 107.9, man. Let's go.